Hello kids! Yes, it's science time once again. And you are listening on the first School on the Air program here at 88.5 FM, Radio Z-eskwela, where you can learn different skills and fun activities. Yes, I'm back, your science radio teacher for this month. I am Teacher 𝗧𝗲𝗰𝗵𝗲𝗿 of 𝗟𝗲𝗿𝗆 Elementary School. Together with me is Teacher 𝗟𝗲𝗿 of Compostela Central Elementary School SPED Center, teaching you with different skills in Science 3. But before we start, I hope everyone have eaten their breakfast. And of course, prepare your module, your notebook, and your ball pen. And find a place where you find comfortable. Okay? At this point, get your module. Take note, please use this module with care. Do not put unnecessary marks on any part of the self-learning module. Use a separate sheet of paper in answering the exercises and tests. Read the instructions carefully before performing tasks. Answer keys are provided for each activity and test. But we trust you that you will be honest in using this. Got it? Alright, kids. Now, if you have any questions in using this SLM or any difficulty in answering the task in this module, please do not hesitate to consult your teacher or facilitator. Okay, kids? Now go to page 2. Did you see it? Yes. We have What I Know page. This is to measure your prior knowledge on lessons about animals. Now let's get started. Directions. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. It is an animal covered with hair. Loves to climb the trees and eat bananas. A. Carabao. B. Dog. C. Goat. D. Monkey. Number 2. It is an animal which is considered to be a loyal house guard. A. Bird. B. Cat. C. Dog. D. Pig. Number 3. It is an animal with 4 legs and a man's helper in the farm. A. Bird. B. Carabao. C. Chicken. D. Snake. For number 4. It has a colorful feather that attracts people. It loves to fly over the garden. A. Butterfly. B. Dog. C. Chicken. D. Turkey. Number 5. It is a furry animal that has a long tail and sharp claws. It is considered as the enemy of the rat. A. Cat. B. Dog. C. Horse. D. Pig. Now let us check your answers. For number 1, it is an animal covered with hair and loves to climb the trees and eat bananas. The answer is letter D. Monkey. Number 2, it is an animal which is considered to be a loyal house guard. The correct answer is letter C, dog. Very good. Number 3. It is an animal with 4 legs and a man's helper in the farm. The answer is letter B, carabao. Good. Number 4. It has a colorful feather that attracts people and it loves to fly over the garden. The answer is letter A, butterfly. Good. Number 5. It is a furry animal that has a long tail and a sharp claws. It is considered as the enemy of the rat. The answer is letter A, cat. Very good. Did you get perfect? Wow, that's great. But if you did not get all the correct answers, don't worry, because we will discover more all about animals in our new lesson. Our objectives. Number 1, identify and describe animals in their immediate surroundings. Number 2, describe animals according to their body parts used and how they move. Number 3, identify the animals that live on land, water, and both land and water. You studied about sense organs in the previous lessons, right? You described the parts and functions of the sense organs of the human body. Just like our eye is used for seeing, our ears are used for hearing, our nose is used for smelling, our tongue is used for tasting, our skin is used for touching and feeling. You have learned that our sense organs are important parts of the human body. That is why one must practice healthy habits to keep them free from diseases by keeping them clean at all times and by eating balanced diet daily. From a lesson on the human body, you will now move to a lesson on living things in the environment, the animals. Now turn to page 3 of your module. You can see there different pictures of the animals. Now, let us name them one by one. The first picture is a carabao. The second picture is a butterfly. The third picture is it's a horse. The fourth picture, it's a goat. The fifth picture is a chicken. And the last one is a dog. Now let us answer the following questions. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. Question number 1. Which animal can be your pet at home? Right. It's the dog. Number 2. Which of these animals can run faster than human? You're right. It's the horse. Number 3. Which animal can lay eggs? Yes, it's the chicken. Number 4. Which animal helps the farmer plow the field? The answer is carabao. The last item, number 5. Which of these animals can fly? Right, butterfly. Now let us read the poem entitled Animals Everywhere. It is written by Ma'am Arlene B. Lim. So let's read together. God created me so with the animals that I see in so many places and wherever I may be. I see them at home, in the farm, zoo, and in the sea. Come and let us learn all about them for free. Some animals have legs of 2, while others have 4. Some are covered with shell, feathers, and fur. To us humans, they are all important too, for they can be our pets, helper, and food to go. Animals everywhere and anywhere, helpful to us that we should care by loving them and being fair. So, what is it in the poem? Yes, it says that animals are also living things found in our surroundings. Different animals live in different places. Some animals live on land, others live in water, and some live in both places. They live in many places like house, garden, farm, pond, river, sea, mountain, and forest. The most common animals that you can observe every day are those kept as pets. They are dogs, cats, turtles, parrots, doves, and fish are animals that can be your pet at home. Now, some animals are kept on farms like chicken, ducks, goats, pigs, carabaos, cows, and horses. Now, let's move on. Turn to page 7 of your module. Okay, let's do some more activity. Draw and encircle the animals with 4 legs. Again, use a clean sheet of paper. So you are going to draw the pig, duck, eagle, zebra, and the rabbit. Now, after you draw, you will encircle the animals with 4 legs. Okay?
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, 𝗟𝗏𝗄𝗏 Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Maze Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
Hey kids! Are you still there? Good. Now, please stand up and shake your hands. Wiggle your body so that you will be energized as we continue on our lessons. Now, go back to page 7 of your module and we will check your answers. Hello kids! Yes, we're back. And now let us check the exercises on page 7 of your module on What's More page. Directions. Draw and encircle the animals with 4 legs. Use a clean sheet of paper. So let us name again these animals. They are pig, duck, eagle, zebra, and rabbit. Now, which animals have 4 legs? Did you see it? All right. The answers are pig, zebra, and rabbit. Now, let us proceed to page 8 of your module on What I Have Learned page. Remember, kids, that animals are living things found in our surroundings. There are animals that live on land. Others live in water. Some live on both land and in water. There are animals with 2 legs. Others have 4. Some are covered with shells, feathers, scales, and fur. Now let us proceed to activity 1, still on page 8 of your module. Directions. Read the paragraph below and answer the questions that follow. The title of the paragraph is Lolo Nonoy's Farm Animals. Come on, let's read together. Lolo Nonoy's farm has a lot of animals. There are 2 pigs, 3 goats, 10 chickens, 7 ducks, and a carabao. These animals help him in sustaining the basic needs of our family. Before we will continue, kids, may I ask you a question? Do you know what is Lolo Nonoy's favorite farm animal? Okay, let's find out. We will continue reading. His favorite animal is carabao. It is my Lolo's helper in the farm. There are animals that have 4 legs, like pigs, goats, and carabao. Their body coverings are their skin. Chickens and ducks have 2 legs. They can fly, walk, and run. These are all the animals that are found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy. Did you enjoy reading, kids? Well, that's great. So now, let us proceed answering the activity. Turn to page 9 of your module. The first activity, directions. Describe the farm animals of Lolo Nonoy according to their body parts used and how they move. Write your answers in a separate sheet of paper. On the first column are the animals found at Lolo Nonoy's farm. We have goat, pig, duck, chicken, and carabao. On the second column, it asks you, how does it move? So you write the answer. You choose walk, crawl, fly, hop, run, or swim. On the third column, what body parts does it use to move? You choose legs, wings, feathers, and scales. Next activity, directions. Describe the farm animals according to their body coverings. Write your answers in a separate sheet of paper. So you choose skin, fur, scales, and feathers. On page 10 of your module, the third activity, you're going to list down animals found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy. Describe them according to their habitat. Copy the table in your notebook and check the box that corresponds to your answers. Still on page 10 of your module, what I can do. You're going to write what is being asked for. Let us read the paragraph. There are many animals that can be found in our place or locality. They can be grouped into animals that live on land like. So you give examples of animals that live on land. Some animals that live in water. So you give examples of animals that live in water. And also animals that live both on land and in water. Okay, kids? Did you get it? Good.
Okay, kids, have fun doing your activities because we will pause for a short break to give you time answering this. Have fun!
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗃 Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
Hi, I'm back. So, are you having fun now? Good! Now, let us check your answers.
Hello kids! Yes, we're back. And we are now on the last part of our lesson. So take it away. Now let us check your work. I will read again the directions on our first activity. Describe the farm animals of Lolo Nonoy according to their body parts used and how they move. Again, you're going to write your answers in a separate sheet of paper. So we have here goat, pig, duck, chicken, and carabao. Now let us find out how does it move and what body parts does it use to move. Now for number 1, goat. How does it move? Yes, walk or run. What body parts used to move? Yes, their legs. Number 2, pig. How does pig move? Very good. Pig can walk or run. What body parts does it use to move? Yes, their legs. Very good. Now number 3, duck. How does it move? Okay. Yes, you're right. Duck can walk, run, or fly. What body parts does it use to move? Yes, you're right. Their legs and wings. Number 4, what about the chicken? How does it move? Yes, chicken can also walk, run, or fly. What body parts does it use to move? Yes, you're right. Legs and wings. What about the carabao? How does it move? Yes, carabao can walk and run. What body parts does it use to move? Yes, their legs. Let's proceed. Activity 2. Directions. Describe the farm animals according to their body coverings. Write your answers in a separate sheet of paper. So what is the body covering of goat? Right, skin. What about the pig? Yes, skin. What about the duck? The body covering of duck is, yes, feathers. Just like the chicken, feathers. What about the carabao? Yeah, you're right. Their body coverings is skin. Activity 3. List down animals found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy. Describe them according to their habitat. Write the table in your notebook and check the box that corresponds to your answers. For number 1, okay, we have, yes, goats. There are lots of goats found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy. And goats live on? Very good. They live on land. What else? What other animals found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy? Correct. Pigs. And pigs live on land. What else? Yes, you're right. There are also ducks found in the farm of Lolo Nonoy. And ducks can both live on land and water. We have also chicken. chicken live on land. And, of course, carabao. Carabao live on land. Okay? So how do you find the activity? Is it fun? Good. Now let's proceed to what I can do. Let us answer. Okay, there are many animals that can be found in our place or locality. They can be grouped into animals that live on land like, okay, examples, goat, pig, and carabao. But if you have any answers that animals that live on land, then let your facilitator or your teacher check it. Okay. Some animals that live in water are fish, whale, and dolphin. And there are also animals that can live both land and water. Examples of these animals are frog, crocodile, and turtle. And most people love animals around us. Now, yay! It's assessment time. Now, in your notebook, list at least 5 animals that you know that were not mentioned yet in this lesson. Write also their habitat. And for your additional activities, identify the animals being described in each statement. Choose your answer in the box and write it in your notebook. So, number 1, this animal is a farmer's helper. It can plow the rice field. What is it? Number 2, this animal can jump on land and swim in water. What is it? Number 3, this animal has a colorful wings and like to fly over flowers in the garden. What is it? Number 4, this animal lays eggs and has feathers. It eats corn. What is it? Okay, number 5, this animal is considered to be a loyal house guard. What is it? Okay, so to check your answer, we have your teacher or your facilitator will be the one to collect it. Alright, kids?
I hope you learned a lot from us today. Until next time, kids, this is your radio teacher on air, Teacher Jonalyn Deleray of Anibungan Elementary School. Together with me is Teacher Cherry Rose D. Montero of Compostela Central Elementary School SPED Center na nagsasabing, dito sa DepEd Davao de Oro, Radyo Z-eskwela, siguradong masaya. Here at 88.5 FM. Siguradong lingaw, siguradong kuyaw. Hanggang sa muli mga bata, paalam!
𝗟𝗲𝗃 Executive Committee. The School's Division Superintendent, Euphemia T. Gamutin Seso 5. Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan. OIC Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Karina S. Frasco. School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte. Members, Cecilia Morales, Dr. Hilda A. Opeña, Dr. Arlene B. Lim, Dr. Eldecris B. Calzadora, Dr. Dexter A. Siquinia, Nohara O. Pinute, Noemi P. Canales, Dr. Grace D. Pontillas, Virgilito C. Pabrices, Juanito Lapiceros, Engineer Norberto S. Manlangi, Jomar M. Dumupoy, Bob Dalan S. Milabat, Medard T. Ampit, and Paz Eugenia Villusino. Technical Working Committee, Productions and Communications, Lorely E. Quijano, Given G. Hinampas, Judyland D. Yu, Donna D. T. Bolifer, Mary Rose N. Resma, Riwen Manuel, Irene Lea C. Manguhon, and Bessie Aya N. Banias. Social Media and Packaging Team, Christian Anhara L. Martesio, William R. Ranara, Joan T. Iscoton, Roberto S. Acusar Jr., May B. Istanyol, Richard H. Arellano, Glee L. S. Blanco, Ralph A. Tabanyag, Angelo Gutierrez Jr., and Jade Karen Arais.